Alright, and we're recording. Alright, good evening guys. This is ArcticWolve98 right here. And today we're going to be playing Total War Shogun 2. So, I'm a day late with having a video posted because I just don't know what the heck happened. I tried to have a premiere for 10 a.m. yesterday and sadly, uh, I don't know, it just didn't upload. So, instead of giving myself a second circumcision, I just decided to delete the video and then re-upload it, which it should have uploaded. I could put it positive it uploaded. I was able to check out the video myself. But with that, today we're going to be playing Total War Shogun 2. This is a game that I've spent like 1,000 hours in. Oh gosh, I even heard that. But yeah, I spent 1,000 hours in this game.
And harmony, governed by one eternal law. All that begins must end. The reign of the old shogunate is over.
So yeah, Total War Shogun 2. I have 1,000 hours in. I've played with many mods. There's other mods I can add. I might uh, reinstall some mods into this game. There's a lot that I've taken off. But you know what? Right now, we're gonna enjoy our time. So we're gonna start a new campaign, and then there's also DLCs. Rise of the Samurai, Fall of the Samurai. I hope I have the blood option on. In library. I'm sorry. I have to make sure that it's on, because if it's not on, all right. What the heck? Do I have that one? I did not install it. No, no. Alright, so as my cat goes sicko mode, but I have DLC, Shogun 2, Rise of the Samurai, Fall of the Samurai, which this is further back in the past of Japan. This is in the future where it's the battle between well, another battle between the shogunate and the emperor, which I believe that's like what the Boshin War. Correct me on that in the comments if you know. I'm just trying to remember from memory right now because it's been a while since I've actually put my hands on this game. But 1,000 hours in, and then you have several clans. You have your Chosakabe, Shimazu, Hojo, Mori, Oda, Date, Takeda, Tokugawa, Usagi, Hattori, Eko-eki, and Otomo. Oof, Eko-eki. Eko-iki. I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce this is a little bit strange and it doesn't make it better for the real pronunciations. So, two of the hardest clans in my opinion is the Eko-eki and the Otomo. For the fact of they start off with different religions, so conquest does take a lot longer than what needs to be. Also, my preferences with clans is, at least these guys, because they start in the south. So, probably one of my videos has said something about like a game where Southern Clan. Huh, that's weird. Okay. How it said Southern clans are a bit better and easier to play than Northern clans, and I guess you can kind of consider these guys too, but I don't like them for a strange reason, and it's gonna be very strange. It's not for the reason, well, you'll see. But if we start the game, most of the trade nodes in the game is gonna be like here. You'll have about 3 or 4, and you have like a trade node somewhere around here, I believe, and then one all the way up here. So it's a lot easier to gain money starting around like this region to get the trade nodes around here, rather than starting up north. At least with the Date, you're the closest one to get the trade node anyways. But with anybody else, it's a little bit tougher. And for the clans I have experience playing is the Chosakabe, the Shimazu. I've played the Hojo, which they're decent, but they're not the best. I have not really done much with the Yoda. I've played the Date. I have not done much with the Takeda. I haven't played the Tokugawa. I haven't played the Hattori. And I've not touched the Mori. So it's like, what is it? It's 1, 2, 3. I've never played. I don't know if I'll actually ever play the Mori because they're supposed to be masters of the wave, but legitly speaking, the Otomo starts with the best ship in the game. Like, hands down, there's no other ship that would be able to defeat it. So, there's that. The AI doesn't normally use that ship a lot, surprisingly, but yeah. Uh, so we don't make this video get any longer. Let's start off with one of the easiest groups. So we're gonna start off with the Shimazu, which was this. I'll have more restricted UI. Eh. But the Shimazu. So these guys are masters of integrity. They are great with like katana units, really good with katana units, and honestly, katana units is like bread and butter for most people. So I don't have to conjure Bungo, Higo, Hyuga, Usumi, Satsuma, and Kyoto. So I find these guys really easy, and plus they have some very interesting units. Alright, so we're gonna start off with the Shimazu, and I'll start my timer now so I know when I hit my certain stride I can stop. So, oop. So, Shogun 2 is a strategy game. It's like it's not RTS. It's no, it is an RTS, real-time strategy. Yeah, so it is an RTS. It's not turn-based.
1545. This is Sengoku Jidai, the age of the country at war. For 200 years, the Ashikaga shoguns have ruled from Kyoto. Great splendor and power were theirs. Now the over-mighty clans no longer obey. The time has come for a new warlord to become shogun. But who will be victorious? Shimazu lands have always provided for our people. Our enemies are many and envious. They threaten our borders and look for any weakness. We trace a line back to the first shogun Yoritomo. Loyalty runs deep in the Shimazu. It is in our blood, our traditions. And in battle, our swordsmen are the envy of Japan. No blade is swifter or more feared than ours. Bishamonten, the war god, has woken. Now is the time to defeat our enemies. All will bow to the Shimazu clan. We wait no longer. Destiny calls. We are the Shimazu. This is an auspicious time for our clan. Not only have we established ourselves as masters of Satsuma province, but fate has brought us into contact with a trade ship from the far west. Shipwrecked upon the shores of Tanegashima, the Namban brought with them the promise of lucrative trade. More importantly, they brought teppo, firearms, simple to operate, yet deadly in their effect. Establishing trade relations with the Namban should be a priority, for their weapons could be the key to our military superiority in Kyushu. It is also vital that we begin to extend our power beyond the bounds of Satsuma. Osumi should be our first target. We are already at war with the ruling Ito clan, and its castle is dangerously close to our borders. It must be captured before the Ito have a chance to muster an army there. We may then proceed with their total subjugation, or alternatively, expansion into Higo. We are not currently at odds with the Sagara, the masters there. But seizure of their province will mean a source of superior war horses and a taste of total and lasting victory. With southern Kyushu firmly under our control, none of the other clans will be able to resist. Kyushu will be ours. But we must beware of drawing the ire of Kyoto. Should the shogunate perceive our growing influence as a threat, it will be necessary to defend ourselves against the shogun and his allies. In that event, we must be prepared to fend off all who would attack us, no matter from where that threat emerges. If the shogun wishes to halt our expansion, let him come here and reckon with us himself.
Alright, so call to arms. As Satsuma is firmly under Shimazu rule, we can now afford to extend our domain further. Usumi province in the east is apt target. It is poorly defended and belongs to our old enemies, the Aito. Capturing it will bring them capturing it will bring them to heel and help secure our position in southern Kyushu. And then we get called to arms. So Shimazu is really great.
If
It's
our
really good
daimyo
with
is to
sword.
become
Shh.
shogun,
We don't want to listen to her. I know we listen to the other guy, but we don't want to listen to her. She gives like the whole tutorial and stuff. But you know, and as I mentioned earlier about trade nodes here, trade nodes here. Here's another one here. Here's another one here. Even if we get two, that will be a hell of a grand start for us, rather than, I don't know, starting off with none. Uh, we don't have any boats here. We can't make boats here. Okay. Sadly, I'll have to begin my turn with trying to acquire. I don't know how bad their defenses are. I'm just gonna increase my taxes like to very high just to begin with, so I can earn a grand amount of money. But yeah, we have to deal with like other clans and such. And as I was saying earlier about it being like an RTS, so it's kind of like a turn-based in RTS. Like you see now, it's scrolling through a turn. But when we get onto a battlefield, it is no longer turn-based, and this is where you get to control the army and lead them to victory, or
Ideal
hopefully not
for
get
whittling
outsmarted by
down
the
the
AI.
enemy before battle is joined. These troops are best kept at range and will suffer heavy losses if engaged in melee.
As that goes, let's start the timer. So, that's the ways of arts. Shimazu Katana Samurai. So, these are Master of the Arts, and then you have your Bushido, and you have your Way of Chi. Way of Chi is more of structural integrity, I would like to say. Because then you can work on your farms, your castles, your roads for faster movement. You also have agents that can help police your state, and if you need to, you can also convert other religions under your religion. So the main religion is actually Shinto Buddhism. Most of the clans worship Shinto Buddhism. Wow, what a surprise. But you can also convert to Christianity, which, you know, these also would help, but again, it's much of a slower grind by then. So we're gonna do this, and eventually I have to go down through this side, and it sucks that no, actually, oh no, I don't have to. Okay, so eventually I have to go to like this side because I can get one of the best units with this, and I'll have to go all the way down here for this. So yeah, this will definitely take its time, but right now we're gonna work our way with the sword because that's where our fighting capabilities are at, with the sword. Okay, we're gonna increase our farm. And do I want a samurai? I can make an Ashigaru. I should go with this to at least have 5 arrows as early as possible. This could be 2 turns, so I'll just hire 2. Construction. Can't have a trade ship. Could I at least get a ship? Yes. Alright, I'll just get 2 so I can start getting those trade nodes. At least block them off for the time being.
Fast moving, this small ship carries archers, armed with deadly fire arrows, capable of reducing enemy ships to dust.
Mm. So we might as well go straight ahead and just start off. The faster we can get trade ships, the better. I'm just trying not to also become in depth because that's when things will just begin badly.
Skilled swordsmen with excellent morale. These warriors are the body and soul of any army.
I just love those little snippets. Okay. You we can throw over here, and we can hopefully let's recruit 2 more, and then eventually I'll start making traders. And then, you know, here's your daimyo. Make sure you keep him alive. He will pass away naturally, but by then he should have a son. His son should be within age. Make sure your daimyo does not die, because that would also throw a screw in things. And then, like, we have our son, and then this symbol here is like he's the heir. This general is our war general, and then you could assign your general to specific positions, so like supply, finance, development. Right now we can keep them as warfare, or you could just kick them out of office, which then you just lose a general entirely, and it would... Oh, how did I miss that? Okay.
The summary tab is used to display.
You don't want to listen to tutorials. I will be your tutorial guide. You will watch me and see how I play. But my way is not the right way to play. My way is a right way to play, but not the. Remember that. Oh, okay, so I'm not even gonna throw my soldiers into that. But let's show you a real-time battle. So I'm playing a normal, but you know, this clan is deemed easy, in which, with all honesty, yeah. One of the most important things to always have is gaining money supply, and for the fact of I have to worry about no enemies at the far rear end of me, yeah, it's gonna be pretty easy because all I have to do is push forward one way. Sure, because we're just fighting archers, and then we'll go through a speech, but this is not the battle for a speech. Right now, we'll just charge. Oh my gosh, look at these very beautiful graphics. Can I turn? Can we just look at the faces of these beautiful green road armor men? I do wish there was mods to allow, was it Omibushi? Well, that's the female warriors that they have, which those usually use the Naginata, which is like a halberd. But look at the detail. So beautiful. Look at the generals as they ride their horses, and especially with the fearsome dragon-like mask on their horses' heads, which, in all honesty, I wonder how the heck they're able to see, if they are. So I could just charge straight forward, you know, like if I double right-click on the mouse button, it makes them charge. But charging also drains their stam. Okay.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
And let's rally to make sure that we're all... Ooh, those blood effects is actually not that bad. Best part is these guys are Ashigaru, so they're not winning anything. They might say that they're winning, but now combat's even, they should be losing soon. Slightly losing. Now... How are you losing slightly? You should be just losing in general. Okay, they were gonna inspire, that way we improve our fighting capabilities. Yeah, now they're just losing slightly again. Don't know why. and they're gonna break. Alright, you guys are just not fit. And yeah, I can show you the battle, but I should have actually shown you the battle. But it's whatever. We're just gonna speed this up though because I don't want these archers like running away and they. Oh, look at that! That blood splattered screen. Alright, so this is the first time I had the blood mod. I actually recently bought that. Well, not recently, but I bought that like a while back. Haven't played Shogun 2 since I bought that not mod, that DLC. But wow, I actually do like the blood effects for that. Like I understand it looks like red paint, but I've been playing without any blood and gore in this game. Oh, I should lower my taxes as well. So I'm sorry if you hear me chewing. I'm drinking tea, boba tea. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's tea with like little tapioca balls at the bottom. Which it tastes great. You know, I recommend try it if you enjoy tea. And the tea I'm drinking is milk tea. Very delicious. I actually love tea. I have a huge, well, I've tasted a huge variety of tea. And I've like 3 different boxes of chocolate tea downstairs. And green tea and lemongrass tea. But my mom, she bought mint tea. And I don't know why, because she doesn't care to, you know, finish whatever she buys. And I don't like mint tea. Well, it's not that I don't like mint tea. I'm not too crazy about it. I can drink it, but I just don't prefer to. Okay, and forward march. Let's fix my play area here. And fix my seat. My legs is like killing me for the reason, but it's whatever. Oh, and that's showing. But it's fine. So with this is like a level 1 fortress. It's not the best. It's the absolute worst. These things can get upgraded to like most amazing fortresses, and there's actually a mod that would change these drastically. So I may or may not add mods for the future. If you guys would like to continue, well, I'll actually continue playing this for certain. So why not just show you some of the other clans? But if you have any recommendations or you would like to see these mods a lot sooner than later, let me know. But yeah. So all the soldiers have a running action, but you don't want to just start them running off and have them run into battle because it does not work. I can't say it doesn't work well. Let's halt and then continue moving you forward. Alright. Alright, I just have to kind of fix these guys a bit so they don't actually break off from formation. Alright, then we can just fast forward this because, you know, a battle takes an hour. If the timer ever runs out, it takes an hour. Hopefully, there'll never be an occasion where I have to sit for like practically an in-game hour if I fast forward it. You know? But yeah, with an upgraded fortress, by the way, or a stronghold, or whatever you would like to call it, there will be archer towers, and they actually have a pretty good radius. I think it's a little bit better than what your normal archers have, but it's not really effective. But you wouldn't really want your generals up here either, and like let them get shot up because it's not good. You want your generals to live, especially your daimyo. Which this here is my daimyo, Shimazu Ta- Takahisa. Takahisa. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Tanegashima Tomokada. Okay, so it looks like we've made it. So it looks like they're trying to hide their troops in the far back. I should actually move you guys up here. Alright. The archers can run because they're not climbing in. We just need them to pelt the garrison. I'm gonna have you walk up and I'll let these guys set up in position. So we can burn the tower gates. We can climb over the wall. That's what I'm gonna have my samurai do, is just climb over the wall. Wow, you see as they move and avoid everything? Okay, but we're gonna climb over the wall so we don't damage the fortress. There's no, if you can avoid it, please do. If you have enough archers, you can actually move them. Wait, I should have enough archers, so I can just do this. But if you have enough archers, then they can generally just, you know, kill them. And plus, your troops can and do lose energy when they're climbing up. And as you see, most of these guys just died, and it's simply because of climbing. So they fall, they injure themselves in the fall, and they die. Oh, oof. That blood splatter. And then, of course, troops do recover per turn as long as, not in battle or if the fortress they're in is not under siege. It just all depends. Can you defeat the last samurai? Yeah, but most of our casualties was just simply by climbing up a castle wall. And then the difference between there would be a difference between what's actually killed and then some would be considered quote unquote injured, which is interesting. Which is never really like an injured tab, but boom, main daimyo leveled up. Peacefully occupied. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll build this because it is actually grand to have the greatest money gain. So let's start off with movement because movement's always great, and we'll start off with. You're not doing any defenses. Defenses. You're not gonna defend anytime soon. Oh, and as I said, I was gonna lower my taxes so I wouldn't, get murked. I'm not lowering it anymore. And yeah, I'm just waiting. Why? Okay, so another thing to be careful with is your groupings. This is actually a conscious thing I do not pay attention to, sadly. Mm. Oh, that's too easy. Okay, so Ah, fudge. Oh, so the Yatomo already has. So that means you're gonna have like these two. Okay. But it said as long as we have two, we should be fine. Now, what I'm gonna do, which. Oh, nice. Nice. These guys will be armored. So I'm just gonna go with like 2 archers, and for you, I'm not gaining that much money. Alright, let's actually increase taxes once more. I know you guys will hate me, but it's all for the good of the clan. So I'm not gonna charge out at, yeah, because there's no need to charge out. The more your troops do survive, the higher level they do get. And yeah, I'm gonna put this general in a defense battle. We can actually quick save just in case something goes bad, but I might not even go back to the load. I might just do like another YouTuber who plays this game, no, not video game donkey, but he does have donkey in his name. It's Mr. Smart Donkey. But I do recommend you to check both of their channels out because video game donkey is very hilarious. And Mr. Smart Donkey, he knows how to play games like these very well, very efficiently, for the most part. And if not Shogun 2, it would be Troy or Three Kingdoms. What else? Oh, he's been doing a bit of Rome 2 remastered.
我が敵は奴らの領主と一門に忠誠を誓う勇敢な侍どもだ。あの者どもを滅ぼすとなると心が痛むが、これも運命のなせる技。仕方なかろう。地獄の鬼どもが束になって襲ってきたとて、この石垣を守り抜くぞ。だが当面の敵は鬼ではなく人間。よって心配は無用じゃ。これだけは約束する。戦が終わったら忙しくなる。跳ねた敵の首を集めて数えんとならんからな。
Okay. So, castle defense, and as I said, we'll go through a speech, and we did. And we did. But yeah, my usual castle defense is to spread out the archers as best as I can, because I don't know where the enemy army will charge from. And once they start charging in, I'll have an Ashigaru. This way was the other Ashigaru. You're the samurai. Alright, I'm gonna have my retainers here. And then you as reinforcement, you as reinforcement, and then yeah, you guys will be as a reinforcement. So yeah, and as you can see on the map, they spawned both to our left and right instead of forward. So and they chose a perfect thing to cover their troops. Most of them are on our left. So we'll move our troops as necessary. That means I'll move my retainers here, and my Yari Samurai can face this direction. As for over here, they need to face off what? They're facing off all the Yari Ashigaru. Alright, so that would not be too bad. Like, it's not going to be the best of things, but it's also not going to be the worst of things either. Because that means all the archers and such will be at this side. Yep, and they have 3 rows. So, you would think they would have our archers beat. And with all reality, no. Because when you're in a tower or in a castle defense, these walls do count for something. Talking about walls counting for something, let's like put you on the flag. We're gonna move you a bit further back as well. you guys over here. So I want to move these guys back because archers are great with range. They can fire from afar and cause a lot of damage. They'll actually have to move their archers a lot closer than what we would have to move. It's smart tactically to sit there and say, yeah, let's attack during the fog because you cut your enemy's range in, I'm not sure if it's by a third or in half. But also in effect, you're cutting down your own range. So they have to, in the end, move closer. We have a height advantage, so we can see them before they see us, and we'll start firing at them before they start firing at us. To make it even better, they also have to start. They won't be able to actually see our troops to fire at the melee units, because the AI would prefer high armored units over no armor. It's strange, yeah, but if you can take out the guys who are well defended first, and then attack those that are not well defended, it works out for the best. Even I would do a similar strategy because I don't like to fight, well, unless I'm fighting monks. Monks are the things that completely scare me, hands down. And open fire. And wow, you're not opening fire? Oh, they start firing at the same time. Maybe I was wrong. But no, actually, if we were able to see their range, it would actually have us within similar. Oh, it looks like they're about to break. If they break even before shattering, so breaking's not bad, but you'd rather prefer an enemy to be shattered, because if they shatter, by then they're definitely fleeing the field. But if they're shaking, they're wavering, and then they break, they're gonna rout until they can either A, regroup, or they just get off the field. Broken. Boom. Okay. We're gonna move our archers back. We're gonna send our Ashigaru over. Okay, we're gonna send you guys back. And then they're losing decisively, because even though they have more, again, we are actually defended. So, Yori Wall. Wow, just in time. Just in time. I'm gonna move you here so you don't deal with that. But what they're doing here is not gonna be allowed. I will not condone it. Yep, knew it. They're gonna either try to open this, which would not matter, or try to flank and break the Yari wall from the side. So you always have to be prepared to react, because again, the AI is not stupid. They just try to throw people from one side into the other just to break our wall. So I reacted properly, and now we're routing them. And now we're routing them because they're broken. And the next group's gonna be broken. And these archers over here, oh, they would have brought in their cav. Who's since they do have two generals, I do have to be a little bit more careful with this with our archers. Alright, I'm gonna move our archers like back here and have them a bit condensed. Gonna move our Ashigaru up and defend them in a wall, and we're gonna move our samurai up as well. Oh, they've actually rallied. broken. They need to be shattered. They need to be shattered for them not to return. Broken, they can rally. Okay, I got that a bit wrong. But again, it's been a while since I've played this game. So hopefully, you know, we can get a lot done with the action. And so you guys might want to see the action. I just enjoy the bird eye view. Damn, they run fast. Alright, I'm gonna do this because I don't want the generals to necessarily escape. But let's make sure that the flag is still ours as well.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
So we don't want the generals to escape because it helps a lot if we do end up killing their general. And then we could just go into... Boop. Please go after them. Thank you. I don't care about the other guys. As long as we can actually defeat the archers, we can... If we have to meet the other guys on the field, we can definitely just crush them. But yes, look at that mayhem. And again, I'm only just speeding it up because normally I would always speed it up as well. It's just... Can't say it's not the most interesting thing to watch as your enemy flee before you and... who are you chasing? To chase somebody. Okay. And that's the end. Decisive victory. Because I'm just too good. But yeah, I think the Chosakabe is actually a bit more easier. Because their best stuff is with archers. Except for bow cav, because it's more of a cavalry unit than a range unit. Even though it's bow cav, but... Yeah, I can just dead ass do that, and that works.
お使いします。殿、次のご命令はいかに？
So I do at least want to have a small navy as well to protect the trading posts. I should definitely put troops over, but I'm not. Okay, I can at least lower the taxes and make things a little bit better. And I'm kind of taking my time with this, which I honestly shouldn't, but yeah. So another thing that you would probably notice, because next turn I'm gonna have like 2 food, which is like this little icon. So the more food you have, the more money you'd also gain. So it all, you know, works in the end. I should make this a trading post as well. But I have to make you to a harbor first, and I kinda don't feel like dropping that money. So I'll just keep you as is. And as for you, I should make a road. Most indefinitely. But, oh, I need to go to recruitment. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I just sit there and constantly click on the same thing until I realize what I need to do. Okay, don't have enough for... okay. And you have one more turn. Fantastic.
This unarmed ship should be used solely for trade. If caught up in battle, its best plan of attack is flight.
So, there are times where a trade ship can defeat a bulk boya, but you need more trade ships than,
光栄の至りに存じます
enemy bulk boyas.
光栄の至りに存じま
Because
す
he said the best plan is to flee, but bulk boyas usually have... Alright, so they have 5 defenders here, as you can see. We have 20 defenders, but we have 10 archers, and they have 30 archers. So, you're better off coming on their ship and attacking, because you have more people to use to attack, or you have more people to use in a boarding party than what you would have doing a ranged battle. It makes sense. Take advantage of what you have as of current. Actually, just to allow myself to gain money and move a lot better, I need to make a stop. Wait, what are we learning? I don't remember what we were learning. What are we learning? Yeah, we might as well.
殿ご命令を
I grabbed the trading post, right? Yes, I did.
お命じを
So I'm gonna keep the 2 Bokuboyas as well. We're gonna deal with pirates later on, and pirates are not fun. So I would also recommend, when you're dealing with trade posts, try to fill them up with 10 trade ships, but always have a nearby post so you don't have to worry about the pirates too much. And like, I can also build a market, but I prefer to build the sake den because it brings happiness. And eventually, if you want to gain more money from the market, you have to spend food, which is not good. Construct a building in the following province. Seasons remaining 5. I don't have anything. Okay, I guess I don't have money. That's what I don't have. I don't have money.
殿ご
But
命令
next
を
turn I shall have money. Alright, so that was 5 seasons, and you would take 3 seasons, but you take 2 food, which drops me down to 0, which is not good. I need to go and capture Gyuga. But hey! Now they're happy. With plus 2 happiness and plus 100%, no 100, plus 100 currency. So I can keep the taxes high without much repercussion. And then I should get some archers. At least, like, yeah, 2 more archers. And then you guys gonna need, what do you have? So I can archer and a spear. So it's not the most entertaining game, but honestly I find this a lot better than to sit and watch 7 Days to Die. Like 7 Days to Die, I have to go back through the entire thing and then do like a million and one things just to make sure. Well, let me rephrase this. 7 days. I'm gonna fail the other mission. 7 Days to Die takes a while. Like it most definitely does take a
はい
while.
上様
And it's just a lot of downtime or just like or like a bunch of small tasks per se. He came back with reinforcements and sat on the border. If he would came to my land, he would took an attrition.
Provide excellent defense against enemy cavalry charges, but their tight formations leave them vulnerable to missile troops and skilled infantry units.
Mm, you can build one of these, huh? I kind of don't want to build this, but this does help in the farm run. Plus one more recruiting capacity. But then I lose 2 food. Well, I'll at least gain 1 food back, and then I'll have to deal with these guys. But I also have to be quick because I want to make sure I can get rid of the Otomo, or somebody else can get rid of the Otomo. Did you guys lose? Yes, you guys did lose Buzin. And I don't want other nations converting to Christianity. So again, Christianity, at least for this game, scary
はい、上
thing.
様。
Because
殿、
once other
ご命令
places
を。
start converting, it starts to become a crawl for it's just legit this religion sitting here and causing a lot of trouble. If I put it to normal, okay, I'm just gonna have it high one more turn. I don't think you're going to attack, and for the most part, we have replenished most of our units. As for here, it's decently defended. If I can get it, if I can get the mission done, I'm not gonna gain it. Wait a minute, what? No. I don't care about the castle under siege. For the fact that you have your Commissioner of Warfare and probably like another general. No, I'm taking that. I'm taking that. Again, they're a Christian nation, and the Otomo always begin as a Christian nation. Alright, I have to put this down to normal.
お命じを殿のためな
Oh,
らば
sorry. Excuse me.
はい、上様。
And whoever instinctively said bless you, thank you.
はい、上様。
I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then I can start moving these ships over and start dealing with the other trade posts. So, you also have like another unit here, but I do have. So there are 3. Mm, mm. This should be a relatively easy battle for say, but I do have to be careful still. Most of my army is gonna have to bank on the fact of I have more archers. But I'm gonna decline. So they're gonna be waiting for more soldiers. How the hell did you manage to just take that? I don't know how many turns they would have left before they capture. Provide 5 food plus provide 2 happiness plus town growth. No, let's do stockpile.
A season for change. Leaves playfully mock the wind. Autumn has come.
Now I wish they did all those cutscenes for like how is this? 4 seasons. Now I wish they did wow. Now I wish they did all these cutscenes. Taxes would have been great. Just maybe not.
殿のためならば
I wish they did
お
something
命
like
じ
that
を
for all the seasons, but sadly they don't. How many turns do you have left? Oh, you have 1 more turn to surrender. Yeah, they're trying to group up with Okay, we're on even terms. But look, they think that they're gonna be good. And watch, I'm gonna catch them, okay? So what I'm going to do is move my ninja into this little area here and allow my ninjas to bombard their troops with explosives as we slowly march. So yeah, we'll go through another speech. Why not? This is actually more worthwhile.
武者ども、いざ島津の誉れと度胸を見せてやれ。ご先祖様たちも見ておられる。我らの手柄を祝ってくださるに違いない。
Maybe I shouldn't have to touch the building here.
今日の敵は武士の誇りのかけらもない奴らだ。野心生まれで蔑まれながら死ぬ。奴らの腐った屍は恥という名の棺桶で葬られる。敵の少ない鉄砲の数から察すると相手は夫人に対して十分な考えを持っていない様子。これは致命的な弱点になりうるよの。よいか、今後100年は島津と聞いたら泣く子も黙る。それほどにこの戦は島津の武勇を歴史に残す戦いになるであろう。
Alright, so great thing about ninja, they don't have to spawn in with your normal units. As you can see, they're outside the yellow line. No other unit can spawn outside said line. But the ninja, they can spawn as far as the white line goes. Plus, ninjas are always hidden until they get into close contact with the enemy. So with that said, and then I would like to actually take this hill. Since the enemy is spawning here, they're also going to want to take this hill. The ninja's going to make them run, and it's going to tire them out. As for myself, I need to actually do a crawl. So let's see, Control M for all missile units. All of my missile units are going to kind of be like this. And I can't say Control I for infantry, because it's gonna also get the katana, and I need my katana units as the force to well, the attack force, yes, but you know what I need it for. So I'll just control and left click. Actually, because if I left click it in a specific way, so yeah, if you left click in a specific order, and you'll see, so like Yari Samurai, Yari Samurai, Yari Ashigaru, Yari Ashigaru, Yari Ashigaru. So you have this. Also, in the vanilla game, Yari Samurai does not have Yari Wall. That's only for a mod, and honestly, it makes sense to give these guys Yari Wall because the Yari Ashigaru has Yari Wall, and it is again, it's a really great thing to have. Like, that is one thing that I've always gathered from Video Game Donkey. Having Yariwall is amazing. Do not underestimate it. It will save you, and you'll sit there and you'll be like, dang, this thing just deadass saved me. I wish they would have actually been an attack, but regardless of them attacking, it was well. Actually, if they attacked, that was a straight up loss. If they would have sieged it out, they would have taken the fortress, and then I would have had to sit there and be like, oh, now I have to take my time retaking this fortress. But again, fighting more troops, and then on top of that, my troops are already damaged from attrition because of the siege. And then you can see how strategic this game is, because I've already just sat there and gave you cause and effect of what would happen if I just let them siege it out. It's not just going to lead to an automatic battle, and I don't think the AI would sit there and say, yeah, I'm going to go for the automatic battle. I'm going to have you guys as close up as possible, but I'm surprised you don't have the blinding bombs. Woo! Woo! Okay. Okay. We're gonna move you guys. Oop, move you guys like this, and then you're not running. I hope you're not running. Start throwing.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
So the ninja are not there to actually. Wow, they threw the calf. Wow, you guys like broke instantaneously. So the ninja is not there to really sit and, fight. But as you notice, these guys are just running. So they're becoming active, they're active. Yes. Catch him because he's being too cocky and is throwing his units in. If I can at least save the other group and... Ooh, slow it down. Yari, wall. Where's the other one? Alright. Everyone else, halt. Are my archers in melee? My archers are in melee. Okay, so then that means control M. Archers move back. Alright, so things went badly wrong.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
Wait, why are you guys running? I'll put autosave, right? Autosave? Okay. So I'm showing you what not to do. And it's obviously not to do what I just did because things went badly, like real quick. I don't know what the heck happened with the rest of the troops, but I wasn't also suspecting to have like a full momentum charge. They're just using sand. I don't know how you guys would shatter that fast. Alright, but let's see, okay, maybe I could just play this a little bit better. I should just have them set up and take the hill. Like, regardless of if I'm there or not, they should run up the hill, I believe. I think what I'll do instead is just have my ninja sneak behind and start causing mayhem like that. Okay, we already went through the speech. So yeah, we can't spawn where the enemy spawns in, but what we definitely can do is spawn far as heck behind them and cause mayhem. They're not all gonna spawn far as heck behind because I'm just gonna have this group here. If I can at least deal with the reinforcements and they notice that the reinforcements is getting messed with, that will be useful. I shall also, again, control M. Alright, let's actually do this. Oop. Alright, control M and oh, I just want dense pockets of arrows and then break that off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you need to protect the archers regardless of the situation. You guys will be the wings, and you, wait, no. You will be in the middle as like a reserve, and you'll be right very behind, and then I will do this, do that, start the battle, march you forward. My ninja shall wait. My ninja shall wait. Ah, the other group is over there, so they're gonna be walking. So I'm actually willing to have them march out because of the fact of they only have like what 2, 3 archers, and then they have this group here that is running. You will wait for the right time to strike. So they're doing a mixture between like running and walking. And these guys are running because they're just trying to catch up since they're reinforcements. And they're running, and that means oh, okay. You can play at that game, and then yep. We're gonna wait. We're not gonna use it yet. We're not gonna use it yet. Yuri wall now. Alright, why are you breaking? There should be no reason why you're breaking. There should be no reason why they're breaking at all.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
Yeah, I know he's gonna be in grave danger. Why are they breaking? Like, there should be no reason why they're breaking. Actually. Yeah, that makes no sense to me for why you guys are breaking, because you guys technically should not be breaking. And they get stationary. Huh. So it's like, what's going on? I don't know, because my Ashigaru, for whatever reason, is breaking, regardless of the fact of going into Yari wall, and that should not be happening. Like, I don't know why they're breaking. Because they shouldn't be, like, I'm saying they shouldn't be breaking, and it's truth. They should not be breaking. There should be no reason why they're sitting there and they're just folding like that. You know, alright, I'm gonna do one more load, because that makes no, like, they just broke. They just broke. And you saw that I clicked Yari wall. So Yari wall is supposed to, you know, hold off an attack for like a good amount of time. Regardless of how many soldiers they throw at the front, you know, it's supposed to hold them off. It's supposed to be like, alright, I'm gonna decline. I'm gonna put a save here, because as I said, they're most likely not going to attack. Okay. But for here,
なかなかの妙策じゃ。
oh my gosh, the freaking monk's in the way. Okay. Yeah, you see, they're gonna siege it out as I figured. Okay, we're gonna assault this. We're going to deal with the other stuff, and then we're gonna call it a day. Yeah, it's only like what, oh, I should have actually, it's fine. It's fine, honestly. Let's just hope these guys don't fold for the stupidest of reasons too. Like, I don't know, they just not supposed to, fold like that. But, I don't know, I guess for this, they're just gonna fold like that. Here's the last one. Okay. And then everyone else just marches up. And this will take a while, but the other guys are just running. And winded, and winded, and winded, and tired. It doesn't matter, because you guys are just going to be shooting arrows. And with all of that covered, let's make sure everyone's firing. And fire arrows. So fire arrows ignores armor. Can also cause fire arrows to catch fire, but only to put in wet weather. Yeah. Yeah, I know, very, very exciting gameplay.